What's up, guys? Alright, so today we're going to be talking about making friends. Something that everyone I meet always wants to know. How do you make friends? This and that. And what I think they truly want to do is not just make friends, but they want to be a part of a group or a community, that's special. And what I mean by that is people that they respect, that respect them. They each bring some sort of a value to each other, and then they can bond over that because that is fulfilling. Because you're not just taking, you're offering something. Your value is accepted, and people see you as a person of value. And at the same time, you're around like-minded individuals. You guys can grow together. Yeah, that is deep and that is special. And I think that's what most people want. Some people only want the dirty version of that. And by that I mean that like IG life. They just want a lot of fans, a lot of people to give them validation, to make them feel better, show them how much they like them, and they'll get a temporary boost. However, it's very fleeting and that goes away quickly. So let's go with the first one of how to make friends and how to get in that like kind of group. You gotta first know what your interests are, because if you don't know what your interests are, you're just gonna try to like accept everyone else's interests and not genuinely enjoy things. And if you don't know what you genuinely enjoy, you're gonna have a hard time deeply relating to people. You can always try new things and see what you like, but the more clear you are about what you like and your interests, the easier it'll be to relate. Second is your values. You got to know what kind of person you are and how you see things. Because if you don't know your values, eventually you're just going to meet someone, and you may, or depending on who they are, you may or may not want to pretend like your values are like open about a certain subject instead of firm, or you'll just lie and pretend that you do agree or disagree with something else because you don't know maybe you do know what you want, but you're not willing to communicate it. So, if you do that, eventually it'll fizzle out because one person will piss off the other person, or there'll be an inauthentic vibe and you won't be able to genuinely connect. So, it'll be a fake friendship at best, and you're not going to get a whole lot of fulfillment out of that. And then, lastly, is activities or hobbies. And this naturally occurs if your interests and values are aligned. You'd be surprised how many things people do the same when their mindsets are similar. It just makes sense. So, and actually, that's a good way to find like to find people with similar mindsets and values is by doing certain things that you like to do, and like themes. Like for example, myself, I like to do a lot of active stuff. I feel I'm a dynamic person. So if I'm outside, even like running, hiking, just anything that I'm moving, I enjoy doing. So, and I'd like to think a lot of people, maybe they don't have all my values, but they value like movement, they value uh, feeling alive, energy, activity. I'm not going to meet Comic Con nerds or anything like that, or playing video games outside. However, those are the type of people I'd like to engage with. So for me, that's great. So yeah, hobbies and activities. If you have this, you can relate to people, and the more hobbies or activities you guys both enjoy, it's easier how to you don't have to feel like you're forcing two people to do something together. It'll come natural. You both will invite each other to do things because you both enjoy doing them, and it'll be really easy and effortless. And I think the best friendships are easy and effortless. Myself personally, I'm not willing to try to fit a square peg in a round hole. I feel like it should be easy and effortless, and if it's not, it's just a sign of it not going the right direction. Which goes to one other thing. A lot of people are not willing to, when their values are not the same, or they sense an incongruence, or you realize someone's just full of shit, they're not willing just to cut it off. They're not willing to just understand, hey, this is not for me. Me and this person, we're just not meshing well, or this is a deal breaker, and let people go. And you should do that. And it doesn't have to be in a bitter way or a butthurt way, but you can just gently, let them drift apart, because it's only natural for it to go like that, because you're not naturally supposed to be friends with everyone. So there's just one thing to think about. Okay, so you have your values, your interests, and your hobbies and activities aligned, or I wouldn't say aligned, but you know what they are. You know exactly the type of things you like to do, and you're trying to get a group of people, like-minded people. So there's one last thing. You gotta see you gotta ask yourself, why would someone want to be your friend? And if your answer is because it's better than being alone, once again, you're looking at this from a what's in it for me perspective. And you should, to an extent, always look at it like that. However, you should also look at it as in what's in it for me and what does the other person want as well, like a win-win situation. So, what, why would someone want to be your friend? In order to be selective with the people you want in your life, you first have to understand the value that you bring to the table to other people. And you can't just look at other people as something for you to use to feel better about yourself. So, what, you know, what can you bring to the table? How relatable are you to other people? Why would people want to be friends with you? Um, can you, you know, is it an easy friendship? Are you light? Are you negative? These things matter. If you're like a negative person who always complains or always fishing for compliments, trust me, you're going to repel a lot of people. However, if you're on track, you're doing the things you have to do, and you're easily relatable, fun, and you have activities that you guys share, it's going to be very easy and natural to be friends with people. So you have to know who you are and what kind of people you want to relate to. You have to know what kind of person you are and what you bring to the table. And at the same time, you have to know what you will and will not tolerate from other people. So I'll leave you with this. People who have no problems with making friends are on their shit. They're about shit in life. They're very selective. They have strong beliefs, values, a strong sense of direction, and this naturally pulls people in. They don't have to worry about how to make friends. They have to worry about which people should I let into my life because I'm trying to do something greater and I do not want people to steer myself away from that and to steer me from making the wrong decisions. So be smart, make friends. I wish you the best of luck of doing that. But also be careful. Do not let the wrong people in. Do not let toxic people into your life. And I hope you make a wide pool of friends that you can relate to and it's easy and effortless. If you found this video of value, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon.